Hey guys, I'm Morthadon, and we are back for Black Clover episode 156. So, last time the training has begun. Oh, I'm happy. Charmy showed up there randomly. Don't even know how she got there, but she was. She was there for the food. And she ate out pretty much all of their reserves, which, Charmy, you crazy. But, I did end up writing down the names. We have Sarado, who is the Earth one, Potrov, who is plants, Floga, fire, and Smurek, wind. So I have all the names down now, so hopefully I can try to remember them, and I can refer back to my notes if I need to. But we had a lot of the people working on creating their magic symbols, which the magic letters and stuff that they create allow them to command their magic to do different things, which is very interesting and cool. And then they're also working on harnessing like natural magic, in order to enhance their power. So very cool stuff. We got a name for Megacula, or the mage that Megacula is possessing or working with, kind of thing. Vanica is the name, which is pretty cool name. And we had a conversation with why can't I think of her name? Laurel Petchka. There we go. Laurel Petchka, Noel, Nero, and whatchamacallit, and the Undine, Water Undine. Those four are going to be going after Megacula themselves, while everyone else plays like support and keeps, everyone else from that kingdom off them, right? So, yeah, definitely things are ramping up, getting interesting. We also had Asta's training, which was basically, you're too much of a barbarian, caring about nothing and running in and relying on the strength of your body and your physical strength a little too much. You need to have better awareness of all the things around you and everything. So I'm definitely curious as to see where his training goes and how he improves and makes up for these weaknesses that he has been told about. So yeah, let's get into the episode and see what happens this time. Alrighty guys, we're going to start here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. Yes. No more water. In the trash you go. Oh, it almost bounced out, but it made it in. Shine like a diamond. Yes. Yeah, you gotta watch what he did there, too. You saw him fire something up. Don't just assume he, missed you. Ah, yes. I didn't talk about this in my discussion at all last time. Not that there was much to see, but Yami doing some shit here at the volcano. Oh man, this song's great. I'm really gonna miss it. I feel like we're getting pretty close to it changing. It's been this opening for a decent chunk of time, I feel like. I actually can check because I have everything I have on my computer is actually sectioned off. So if I open up this, since that's not the right show. 141. So yeah, quite a few episodes. I know Boruto changes like roughly every 20 episodes, I believe. If this one is on the similar side, ooh, Awakening Powers. We could be looking at like 5 more episodes of that opening, potentially. Obviously, there's no reason to think that it would follow that same pattern anyway. Oh shit! Jeez. Well. Absorbing it from himself. Days. And he's holding back. Damn. Some. Oh shit! He made like a harpy thing. Nice. He's getting there. Is that a good or a bad? Okay. Huh, okay. So he did realize something like that. Huh. Kind of like how he can, like, the stronger he gets, the more he can read their strength levels, kind of thing, and realize the difference. Is this her in current times? Hey, Sisgoleon. This is the. I know they're trying to ship him and Charlotte, but this is the ship I want to see happen. They need to arm wrestle and then bang. Okay. Alright, so he wants to master the man his own. Senpai. This gives up. Mmm. The lion loves the chase. I've heard that when a lion hunts, it's like they get the same kind of feeling as like an orgasm. Shit. Don't cut away from that. Alright, Asta, come on, man. Whirlwind! I love me some whirlwind, baby. Oh, shot off some magic for him to track. Oh, damn. He needs to learn how to not just go after, like, the closest or biggest mana source or whatever. He needs to learn how to, like, pick a target and track it. Hmm. Alright. Falling straight towards the lava. Can he walk on the lava? Probably not, right? He does have his mana shield up to protect him from the environment, but I don't know if he could actually step in lava. Damn, she's fast. Ah! Oh shit! We're just make the weapon bigger. Hmm. Damn. It's crazy. Alright, Yami. I like jumping between these two fights. He's gonna make the... Ooh. Oh. I was gonna say he needs to make a bigger sword like the one in the opening. No, it'd be too slow still, probably. Every time they cut away, I want to go back to the other one. Alright. Oh, oh. That didn't work. It felt like he almost did. Oh shit! Damn. Alright. Dodge, dodge. Oh shit. They're coming up to their finales, I feel like. We're switching back quicker. He's really getting the hang of it real quick. Try not to die. Jeez. Well, I'm gonna have to. And Asta's about to be hit by a big hit, too. Ah, yes. Ooh. Oh, shit. Damn, he got her. Ooh. Damn. Well, he got a hit in. He's got a Getsuga Tencho. I got the gist of it. Bye. Well, isn't it the story of every sex life? Sorry. The guy finishes and the girl is left disappointed. This girl. Ooh, the ones we haven't seen. Or is that a biased narrator? Very vague. Yeah, just try to get stronger and don't compare yourself to your brother and sister. Yep. Nice. Alright. Cool. Ooh, we're getting to see Spade Kingdom stuff. What? We've never seen Spade Kingdom stuff, other than the little bit of them invading the Diamond Kingdom. Oh, we got spies? Sorry, guys. Apparently the dog got let out. And he's gonna be barking for a bit, so y'all are gonna hear that. Sorry about that. Well, damn. Oh, so these aren't spies, these are residents that are trying to survive, seems like, right? Okay. Uh-oh. Aww. Damn. Ice axes, that's badass. Doesn't seem like it'd be the most effective thing. I guess you could probably throw them and make more, right? And he probably has other ice attacks. But very, very close range. Oh shit, they're buffing him? Wow. Damn. Oh man, he's not even at the strong magic region yet. Shit. Try to get into the strong magic region, maybe they won't follow. Is that it down there? Is that is it like a strong magic river? Okay, maybe it's just a river. Is one of their names Yuno? He just said Lord Yuno, didn't he? Which one said that? Was that him in the river, or was that one of these guys? Hmm. Oh shit. Huh. Is that Vanica, then? Interesting. I thought I could be wrong. Maybe this guy just also has a devil or something by his side. But I thought the mage that had a devil within them was the guy that invaded the kingdom before, the Diamond Kingdom we saw before, and like single-handedly took out a bunch of dudes. I thought that's who Megacula was with, but maybe Megacula is with the king? I'm not sure. But that guy's face reminded me, maybe it's just similar, it was just a reflection, but my first thought was the Wizard King, Julius. But I feel like it's probably just a similarity kind of thing and not actually like the same, but yeah, interesting way to end it. Like that was really cool seeing some Spade Kingdom stuff. But pretty much up until that, pretty much this whole episode was Yami and Asta, and that was really cool. I like that. Alrighty, guys. That is it for episode 156. Cool. Yeah, the fighting was great. I loved seeing Asta get stronger and Yami get stronger too. Learning how to do the airwalk thing using Mana Zone and everything was awesome. And he managed to use it and land a hit. He managed to. Seems like he took the black hole, which was like a little circle around his weapon before, and it kind of seems like he put a whole shield around himself. And now I'm not sure if all of that shield can absorb it or it's still only that front little bit. But yeah, that was pretty cool. He was able to absorb the attack and everything. Um, and then Asta being able to make his sword bigger, which is just cool. We've seen it in the opening get enormous, obviously. So it's cool seeing him start to be able to do that. But once again, when you make something bigger, it makes it slower too, which makes sense that he'd be able to avoid it. But then he was starting to utilize the power in his other weapon that was able to take in other people's magic and shoot it out before he's able to fill it with anti-magic and do like a Getsuga Tensho. So that's pretty cool. I wonder how many times he can do that, because he talked about like running out of anti-magic and stuff. So does that take like a lot more and stuff like that? But yeah, that was really neat to see, and he landed that hit, which was all he needed to do to be declared the winner of that fight. But obviously he still has a ways to go, because if I imagine he could have dodged that if he was aware of that attack coming, kind of thing. But I mean, not everyone's going to be aware of your moves, so he could keep that as a trump card and make people think that he's just a brute force and then fire that off, kind of like what he did here to I just realized I never wrote down his name, but or I probably did, but I probably wrote it down like several episodes, or like back when we first met him. I bet I wrote his name down, but either way, yeah, the seems like everyone else is doing good. I guess we did see a bit of Leopold too, so it wasn't just those two. I kind of forgot about the Leopold stuff. But yeah, Leopold seems to be in such admiration of his brother and sister that he, as, you know, Floga said here, he doubts himself because they're so great and everything. He doubts his own strength. Regardless of how much stronger he gets, he still can't acknowledge his own strength. Like, he's always comparing it to his brother and sisters. And that's what Floga is trying to work with him to try to help and get him past that. Because if he can stop dwelling on the strength of his, brother and sister, he could focus in and hone in on his own strength, and it'll probably keep him from having that mental wavering that's going on up there. So, but yeah, very cool. And now we have this. I also wrote down about Asta doing like that whirlwind thing again. I love that, because in most games that I play, I love like the whirlwind ability. Like I don't play it as much anymore, but in Path of Exile, when I play that game, I used to play Cyclone a lot. I still do sometimes, but I do different. It doesn't matter. I'm not going to get into it. Never mind. I was about to go into a bunch of random nerd talk that pretty much all of you probably wouldn't understand unless you played the game a lot. But yeah. And on Diablo 3, I also played a lot of Whirlwind Barb as well. So I played a shit ton. Actually, back before when Paragon level 100 was the cap really early on in Diablo 3, I managed to hit Paragon level 100 on a Whirlwind Barbarian. It was my only one to hit 100. And I actually was like streaming back then, and there's a video deep on my YouTube channel of when I hit Paragon level 100 on Diablo 3. I'm sure you could find it if you search my name with something like Paragon level 100 or something like that. But yeah, it was a very old, very old video and everything. So that's whenever I see Whirlwind stuff anywhere, I always get excited. So seeing Asta just spin to win there was a lot of fun. But yeah, it's definitely silly seeing it in an anime versus seeing it in a game. But I still love it regardless. It's still great. But excuse me. Well, we have a glimpse into the Spade Kingdom, which was really cool. Seems like they're doing some shit to these rebels and everything, torturing them and stuff like that for info, and things aren't looking very great there. It does not look like a fun place to be. But we have this one named character that was with the rest of them, Ralph, who seems to be a relative, I think they said son of the, like first grade Magic Knight or whatever. So basically he's the son of someone very strong and everything. And we got the name, and he was enhanced by his friends, and we saw that. And last we saw him, we jumped into that river, into the strong magic region and everything, headed for the Clover Kingdom. I have a feeling he's gonna make it, because, like, why else would they show us that? So, just based off my meta perspective, I think he's probably gonna make it, which could give us some really good insight into what the Spade Kingdom is up to and what to expect when we go there, and maybe even a tour guide for when the assault happens. Maybe he could join up with everyone else and bring these forces back to his home and to help his people and everything. So, yeah, that was really cool. I look forward to learning more about him and his father and all that stuff that they seeded in there. So, but yeah, it was just a really great training and fighting episode. I had a lot of fun watching it. It's always fun seeing Sisgoleon, because she's such a jacked badass character. And I just want her and Yami to make these beautiful babies, these beautiful jacked babies. But unfortunately, they're shipping him with Charlotte. But no, that's fine. But anyways, guys, I can't wait to see more. I imagine we're going to go into some of the other characters and stuff like that in their training as we go into these next episodes. They teased Noelle potentially being the one with the most growth, Noelle and Nero. But maybe next episode will be going into that, or one of the other characters or whatnot. But either way, I look forward to seeing it, because seeing these guys get stronger is always fun. And, it'll be great when we get into the fight, having them have this enhanced strength and everything. So, yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed, as usual. Check out my Patreon, link in the description below for all of that. Very much appreciate the support, guys. And it should be popping up on the screen as well. And I'll see you guys in my future reactions. Bye-bye.